Forks and Knives is the 11th best portal speedrunner in our community, and Bus Stop hit a new PB last night yesterday of 14:25. Now I'm going to explain some of the glitches they're going to be using. The main form of moon is called ABH, which you will see them moving backwards and jumping repeatedly while crouched. It makes them go faster, basically, at accelerated rate, called ABH. Another one you're going to see is Save Glitch, which basically you shoot a bunch of portals and there you're at the end of the map. But really you save on a portal and you can walk through stuff and shoot things like you would be walked through the portal. I don't know, that's a terrible explanation. They move magically, there you go. Forks with a little bit of errors with the ABH there. Looks like we're going to see 0-0 BSG. Looks like he does get it, which might save him about a second here. He is actually about 2 seconds ahead because of improper movement from Bus Stop. BSG is when you you push yourself off the button with the radio so that you can push it down. Looks like Forks is going for the second BSG. Bus Stop is not going to it. It's about a 13-second time save. It looks like Forks does get it, but jumps a little bit too early. He's not going to lose any time from that, maybe a second or so. We are going to see him massively ahead here, though. Now we've got a 23-second wait here on Forks, and it looks like he is about 15 seconds ahead. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know how to count. And in this chamber, we're going to see the first of the many save glitches of this game. This one's actually quite difficult. You gotta shoot a very precise angle. He's got the portal gun now. He's save glitched, so he shoots here. He does not get save glitched. He messes it up. Might lose him a little bit there. Looks like he does get it first try, though. And he's abusing the travel time of the portals to be able to shoot one and then go inside of the portal, called portal peeking. We've got Baster going. Sorry, we've got Bus Stop going for the same strategy here. Looks like he might have messed up a shot or two, though. So he's going to have to. He's just abandoning the save glitch. We're going to see another save glitch here from Forks. Looks like he does mess it up. It allows him to walk right through this wall. And then he continues with the save glitch onto the next chamber, and then he can walk through another wall, skipping the entire chamber. Saves a lot of time. We've got Bus Stop finishing up 03, going on to 04, which is the same map that Forks and Knives is on. Now we've got a little bit more waiting here from Forks. Bus Stop with a little jump there. Ooh, looks like he does mess up the save glitch, though. It happens sometimes. Hopefully he does get it the second try. Nope, he does mess it up. We've got Forks going into 6-7, which is one of the least glitchiest maps in this entire run. Basically just do glitchless strats at this point. With a bunch of ABHing, but hey. Nothing too impactful. We've got Baster doing 05 now, doing the same strat that Forks did. He's going to just walk right through this wall. Looks like he does not fall through the ground, which can happen sometimes because save glitch loses collision with the ground once the portal at the top opens. We've got Forks hitting at 07 first try, which can be quite difficult sometimes, especially if you're not prepared for it. Forks just massively ahead here. Looks like we're not going to see ABH ever go. He's going to do the standard jump on this little cube on the wall thing, and then jump over. We've got Bus Stop having a little bit of problems with 06, but he does get it eventually without the ABH. He landed on a little bit of a platform that stopped his momentum. Now we're going to see Forks shooting under the door here, so you can just walk right under it. Really easy there. Bus Stop having no problems with the 07 also. Forks and Knives is actually on a really good run here. Forks is going to do an AFH, which is another form of ABH in which you look forward, and he does not get door launch, which saves about 10 seconds. And looks like we have Bus Stop going for an old route on 8. Haven't seen that in a while. We're going to see 11-12, which is he's going to get the dual porta guns here with an AFH, and then we're going to see a pretty long save glitch. The first of the long save glitches. Looks like he is having a little bit of problems with the AFH, but he does get it eventually. And now here's when the save glitch starts. He places blue portal here. Looks like we're going to see a softball SG. And we're going to see the new save glitch routed by Z's just a couple weeks ago. And he does get it first try, which just puts him even more ahead of busstoptv here. We'll now be going on to 13, which has 2 different routes, a save glitch route and a legacy route. Both are about the same time. Let's see which one Forks goes for. Like Forks is going for the save glitch route, which might be about a second faster than the legacy route, but mostly just preference. Looks like he does mess it up though. He does get it second try, but lands on the floor. Looks like we're going to see Bus Stop do 10 here. Looks like he does get it. He'll be moving on to 11-12. I don't know. I don't know why that's up. Whatever. And we've got Forks doing 14 just fine. Just a little intended strat there. But stop having a little problems with the AFH here. He's doing 1 hop, which is by far the inferior method over 2 hop. And looks like he might have not get it. We're going to see an early save glitch here from Forks, routed by, I think, Dasiox a couple weeks ago also. Quite new. We're going to see a softball SG from Bus Stop, if I'm not mistaken. No, not softball. He's just regular SG. And he's going for the old save glitch strat before the Z strat in 11-12. Looks like he does get it first try, though. He's still massively behind here. We're going to see a portal bump from Forks and Knives, which is going to put him in the other side of the door, which will let him do this save glitch here. It looks like we are going to see Turn Preserve, where he's going to save this portal and do a save glitch so he can jump through the wall in the next chamber. Saves about 10 seconds overall, but loses a bit of time in 16. Looks like he does mess up the softwell SG. A little unfortunate there, but he does get it with an extra save. Here we're going to see him put the turn under the elevator, and then press the elevator, jump out, save glitch, and then go into the elevator. This can be quite annoying sometimes, because you have to shoot under the elevator. Looks like he does miss the shot, though. He does get it eventually. And we've got Bus Stop going for 14. He gets it. I don't know which route he's going to do for 15 SG. He might not even do an SG. Possibly we'll see Legacy 15. Like I said, he's going to jump through the glass. He gets it first try, and he just gets to grab the turn and use it as a button, because 16 labels the turns as buttons because Valve. Looks like we are going to see the Legacy 15 here from Bus Stop. Little problems with the portal bump there. He does get it though. And here we're going to see a cool fling. She just jumps over. And here we're going to see a bunch of portal peaks to the end of the level. This is 18. Looks like we're going to see the inferior method of doing 18 blind save glitch. This is Z's method. I much prefer the other method, and I think the other method is better. But, you know, to each their own. A little bit more waiting here in 18 from Forks. Looks like he's playing around a little bit. And we've got Bus Stop going for the Legacy 16 route. Interesting. I highly doubt we're going to see. Yep, we're not going to see turn preserve here from busstoptv. And here we're going to see a LAG, which is a large angle glitch, which you jump through a portal and you teleport. It's a realm warp. I don't know how else to explain that. And we're going to see the companion cube here from busstoptv, and we're going to see a second LAG from Forks and Knives. Looks like he does mess it up, which is unfortunate. Hopefully he does mess it up a second time. A little bit of trouble with Bustop with the cube. Can be quite annoying sometimes. And we've got Forks having a lot of trouble with the second LAG. His portal might be placed weird. Looks like he does get it, though. Here we're going to see a portal bump from busstoptv, and he's going to go right to the end of the chamber. And we're going to see the new save glitch from Forks and Knives, which was routed by Lambo Lord just a couple weeks ago also. It's quite new. Probably the hardest save glitch that can be done so far. We do see him get it first try, a little bit off to the side, but it's not going to lose many time. In the next chamber, we're going to see another save glitch, which is quite a long save glitch. Looks like we're going to see non-blinds. Oh, yet non-blind save glitch here from busstoptv. And it looks like Forks might get the save glitch first try. It can be quite annoying sometimes to hit. Yep, he did get it. And next we're going to see an AAG here from Forks and Knives, which is another version of the LAG, in which you shoot you get with an acute angle instead of a large angle. Not sure why it's not called obtuse angle, don't ask me. Looks like he's going for the second AAG. Looks like he does get it. He's going to bring the turn into the GLaDOS room to damage the GLaDOS so she drops all the cores. Because the game does not associate rockets with doing more damage than one, so turns to the exact same damage as rockets. So the rockets can knock off the cores in one hit each. So they're 3 hits. Looks like we're going to see an edge glitch here, and he's going to do core fall skip, which will burn all of the cores in the incinerator. He's waiting a little bit so he does not get soft locked. And the last core does go in. Looks like all are incinerated. And 12:15 here from Forks and Knives. A pretty good time. Looks like he's going to be the winner of our first race. I doubt we're going to see a game 3 here, but it's definitely possible. Looks like busstoptv messing up the save glitch a little bit. He needs to walk a little further back before shooting that second shot. I think that's his problem. And he does get it eventually. And now we're going to see the second LAG here from him. A weird setup here. I'm not sure that's going to work out for him. Looks like he's having a lot of problems with it. But congrats to Forks on the first round win. I think busstoptv needs to replace his portal. I don't think that's very good placement on his part. Is Bustop going to finish this run, or is he just going to forfeit and go on to the next one? I don't think he's on PB pace, so it might be worth it just to forfeit here. So I don't think he's going to hit the second LAG. Yep, he gives it up. And here we're going to see the Legacy 19 start at the end, which which he just jumps up and shoots a portal. Looks like he does mess it up though. Now we're going to get on the escapes with busstoptv. We've got Forks jumping into the incinerator and dying. What a fun strat. busstoptv having a little problems with the ABH here. Looks like he's going to miss both turns. Both pillar. Whatever they're called. You know what I mean. Looks like we are going to see an interesting strat here from busstop. I have not seen this actually. Also, he's doing the legacy route in EO1, in opposed to the save glitch that Forks did. It loses him about 2 seconds, but, you know, it's pretty cool. A lot of people don't like the save glitch, so a lot of people still do that. And in addition to our current world record, Boulder, I believe, does not use the save glitch. It looks like we are going to see legacy? No, we're going to see the Route 2 save glitch, which is a little different than... I personally like the save glitch a lot. It's a little bit slower though, so I don't do it anymore. Looks like he does mess it up though. Unfortunate saves here from busstop. Looks like he is going to hit the shot. Did he just cancel a save glitch? No, the turn's messing. Looks like he does get it. I doubt we're going to see AAG, but it's definitely possible. He did do LAG, which I didn't think he was going to do, so no, we're just going to see maybe catwalk skip. Yep, looks like we're going to see catwalk skip. Looks like he does get it first try. It can be hard to shoot through that fence sometimes. And here he's going to place a portal so that the turret will shoot it through the turret will shoot GLaDOS through the portal. Yep, shoots the portal, and now he can collect the cores and there's the run. Not a very good run from busstoptv, or a pretty good run from forxandknives. It's about 30 seconds off of his PB, I believe. I'm not sure why it still says next. Quite interesting, but hopefully we get somebody to fix that. Or maybe I'm doing something wrong. Definitely possible. Looks like he's going to get all the cores. No, it looks like he does mess up one of the cores. A little unfortunate. Sometimes he's going to have to redo it, and he does get it. And it looks like we're going to see a 11:41 here from busstoptv. Congrats to forxandknives for the first round win. I'm asking the players if they're ready for round 2 now. Alright, I just counted them off, so this should be starting here momentarily. We've got busstoptv maybe practicing his LAGs, but we should be starting here soon. A little trouble on the lockdown bouncer here from busstoptv. Hopefully that doesn't happen to him in the run. It looks like we're starting another synced run. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. I'll be happy to answer them. This is the second round in the tournament. Forks and Knives got the first round win. Oh, I'm supposed to press the button. Oh god, I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. Alright, looks like we're going to see the run started from Forks and Knives. He's going to do BSG here. EOO. Sorry, OO BSG. Aha. So you guys get to see the race now. Oops. That's entirely my fault. I didn't realize I was supposed to press that button. Looks like Forks and Knives does get this DSG in the second chamber. Looks like Bus Stop is not even going to go for it, but losing about 15 seconds here between BSG and chamber 1 and BSG and chamber 00. We're going to see an AFH to the elevator from busstoptv here. We're going to see Forks and Knives waiting in this little room for about 23 seconds until GLaDOS feels like opening that door. We've got a bus stop also waiting here. We're going to see the first save glitch here from Forks and Knives. I don't think he is save glitched here. Yep, and he's not. He's going to redo it. He is save glitched now, so he's going to shoot the portal at an angle here, and then he can shoot the portal out the ground and be in the chamber. Basically skips the elevator, saves about, I think, 10 seconds. Here we're going to see busstoptv doing the same glitch. Last time he had trouble with it. Hopefully he can get it this time. He abandoned it last time. Weird angle here from Bus Stop. I don't know if that's going to work for him. It looks like it's not going. Oh, unfortunate for Bus Stop. Might just want to abandon the save glitch. We've got Forks and Knives here. It looks like he does get the save glitch the first time. This time he's going to jump over the little gap there by shooting the portal. And the save glitch is going to save for the next round so that he can walk through the door after shooting a portal. Looks like Bus Stop finishing up 03, going into 04, which is the same math that Forks and Knives done. We got a little bit of waiting here from Forks and Knives now. Playing with the radio a little bit. We've got Bus Stop starting 04. Looks like he is going to go for the save glitch route. Does get save glitched. Does get the shot so he does not fall through the ground, and he's going to keep the save glitch until the next round, where he's going to re-enable the save glitch and then walk through to the end of the chamber. Here we've got Forks and Knives, which is one of the least glitchiest chambers, 6. Looks like he does get it. A little messing up on the ABH there, but it looks like it's not going to matter. We've got Bus Stop not falling through the floor in 05, which is good. It can happen sometimes, especially if you're lollygagging. We've got Forks and Knives starting 07 here. Looks like he might get it first try. Looks like the setup's good. And he does get it first try, and an AFH into the elevator, which is the same thing as AVH, but going forwards, and you hold S. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in chat. I'll be happy to answer them also. We've got Bus Stop having a little bit of problems with 06 here. It can be quite difficult sometimes. Almost dies to the orb. We're going to see Forks and Knives go for ABH over Goo. It looks like he does not get enough speed though, and then he's going to abandon it and just jump on the box. like busstoptv with an interesting strategy. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, actually. Is he doing the IL strategy? Is that what that was? Maybe. Which is quite difficult to do, and I doubt he's going to get it in tournament. I don't think anybody has. Looks like Forks and Knives having no problems with 09. He just throws the portal under the door and jumps through it. Makes it so he doesn't have to mess with the cube at all. Here we're going to see 10, where you just do an AFH, gain speed, possibly do a door launch. We didn't get it last round. Looks like we are going to see him try. He does not get it, though. And busstoptv with the old strategy. Looks like he is going to abandon it, though, and go to the normal person strategy. Looks like he has some problems with this, though. Looks like Forks and Knives does get the AFH first time here. He's going to start the longest save glitch in the game. Well, sorry, not the longest. One of the longer save glitches in the game. Now that he has both portals. Looks like he does fall through the ground. Lose him a couple seconds there. Can happen sometimes. Sometimes it be like that. Looks like he does get the shot, and he's going into the chamber 13 now. He just skipped chamber 11 and chamber 12, by the way. So he's moving on to chamber 13. Like I said last time, there's 2 rounds that he can do. He did the save glitch last time. He's probably going to do the save glitch this time also. It's possible, though we see him move on to the legacy. Looks like he's going to do the save glitch again. He had a little bit of problem with it last time. Let's hope he does it perfectly this time. Looks like he does mess it up again the exact same way. Looks like he does get a second time, though. We've got Busstop having a little bit of issue with the AFH here. He does get it, though. We're going to see Forks and Knives was on the 14 with the intended 14 strat. Looks like he does get it first time. And then last time he did the early 15 save glitch, which is one of my favorite save glitches in the game. Hopefully he does it again. If not, we might see a different kind of save glitch, which is a lot older. Long save glitch. And we're going to see busstoptv trying for the AFH again. Jumps over it. This is why you do 2-hop. He does get a second time, though, and looks like we're going to see the old save glitch. We are seeing early 15 from Forks and Knives. Looks like he does get it. A little bit of issues on the ending, though. Can happen sometime. Sometime it'd be like that. We've got busstoptv doing the save glitch. It looks like he is doing fine up until now. Hopefully he does get this ending part. It can be a bit tricky to hit this shot sometimes. Looks like he does get it, and he'll be moving on to chamber 13, where I believe he also did the save glitch trap. It's possible he did the legacy and was not paying attention to his run at that time. We've got a portal bump here from Forks and Knives, and he's going to do a save glitch to get to the end of the room, and we're going to see turret preserve, which he will put the turret under the elevator and save glitch so that he can get it again in the next chamber and use it as a box so that he can skip the entire chamber pretty much. He doesn't have to wait for the cube to drop. He is wildly ahead, though, so even if he messes up a little bit of time, it's going to be fine for him. Looks like he does place the portal under the turret, which means he's going to have to do a little bit of harder strat, but that's okay. I'm sure he's well prepared for it. And he did realize that he hit it. We are going to see another BSG from Forks and Knives using the turret. He might just abandon it, though. Nope, he's going to continue with it. Looks like he does get it. We're going to see him throw the turret there, press the button, and be done with the chamber set. We're moving on to 18, which is a very long save glitch, blind save glitch. He does the inferior method from C's. We're going to see busstoptv doing the legacy route for 15. A little interesting that he does legacy 15, but does AAG does the LAG in chamber 19. Quite interesting. We're going to see Forks and Knives doing the blind save glitch, which is the inferior blind save glitch, routed by Z's. We've got Busstop having no problems with the legacy 15. Forks and Knives having a little bit of trouble with the 18 save glitch. He's going to have to restart the entire save glitch. I'm going to blame that on the Z's method. Looks like he can't find a shot here. Blame disease method. Having a lot of problems with the 18. You got Bus Stop TV doing the legacy route in 16. Looks like he does get 18. Now he has a little bit of waiting time until he can go into 19 and do the LAG. We're going to see this strategy again, which is kind of funny to watch. A little bit of playing around. We're going to see Bus Stop TV waiting for the cube here in Chamber 17. He's going to do basically the normal route, except he skips a large part of it by doing a portal bump at the end. Here we see him knock the orb out so he doesn't have to deal with it while ABHing. He can ABH continuously there. And now we're going to see him walk forward here. The orb should die before he gets there, and yep, it does. And we see forxandknives starting the 19. He does get Loch Ness Mantra, which is the first of the LAGs. The second LAG, though, is considerably harder. It looks like he does fall down, though. A little unfortunate. He's going to reset. I doubt that was the best course of action there, but you do you, Forks. You do you. We do see him doing it this time, though. Looks like he is in the floor a little bit. A little unfortunate here. He does get to save load out of it. It can happen sometimes. And it looks like we're going to see save glitch again from forxandknives. Like I said last time, it was routed by Lambo Lord just a couple weeks ago. One of the newer save glitches. A lot of people don't like doing it, but it looks like Forks is one of those people that like doing it. Looks like his setup is pretty good so far. We've got Bus Stop TV doing the non-blind 18 save glitch. Looks like Forks does get the save glitch in EO1. Sorry, EO. He'll be moving on to EO1 here momentarily. Not as good a run as last time, but still a pretty good run from forxandknives. A lot better than Bus Stop TV, at least. Bus Stop TV playing a little bit. And we're going to see forxandknives doing one of the longer save glitches in the game. Involves a lot of precise shots. I don't know if that shot worked there. It did. It was at a weird angle. Looks like it did work. And he will be going on to EO2, which is the final chamber of the game and has the Gladys fight. We got Bus Stop TV doing Loch Ness Monster first time. Hopefully he can get this double lock. He had a lot of problems with it last time. I think it's because his portal was a little bit too far to the left. That's just me. Looks like he does mess up the save glitch a little bit. It can be a little annoying sometimes, especially if you don't walk back far enough. We do have forxandknives going for the first AAG. Looks like he does get it. He'll be going on to the second AAG. Looks like he does miss it first time. Looks like Bus is going for the better strat here. He's pretty close. I'm sure he can get it, though. He has wild movement. I believe he needs to calm down a little bit with that. He does get it, though. Yep. We got forxandknives hit the second AAG. Now he's doing... Looks like he's going to do core fall skip to put the cores directly in the incinerator and not press the button. Waits a little bit so he does not get soft locked. And it looks like we got a 1303 here from forxandknives. A pretty good run. We've got Bus Stop TV going for the legacy EOO. Looks like he does get it. His weird shot last time was kind of awkward, so glad he did this strat this time. And here he's abusing the traveling time of the portals so that he can go in and out of the portals, called Portal Peek. And it looks like forxandknives is going to be the winner of this race. Congrats to him. Bus Stop having a little bit of issues going into the EO1. Playing with the barrel a little bit. Looks like we are going to see the Route 2 save glitch with the same save glitch he did this time. The forxandknives save glitch is called the Route 4 save glitch, which is a newer version, not that much harder, and lava. Looks like Bus Stop does mess up the save glitch a little bit. A little unfortunate for him. Looks like he does get it, though. That shot looked correct. Safe glitch can be weird sometimes, though. Looks like he does get the shot. Looks like he is going to go into EO2, which is the loudest fight in the last chamber in this game. Bus Stop is not on PB base, but not very good runs here from Bus Stop today. Hopefully he can do better in his next race. Good luck to him. We're going to see him do the... He's going to shoot a portal so that the turret will hit GLaDOS through the portal. Looks like he does get it. forxandknives practicing his EO save glitch. We've got Bus Stop going for the course now. Should be a possibly low 16, high 15. Little problems there. Can be tough sometimes getting up there. Core does not fall off there. Can be quite annoying to do that sometimes. Looks like we're not going to see core fall skip from him. Hopefully he can get all the cores into the incinerator this time. Last time he had a little problems. Looks like he is going to have to redo it. Get that last core, and we're going to see an early 16 from busstoptv. Congrats to Fork. He is our winner. 16-14 from Busstop, 13-03 from Forks. Pretty good runs here from forxandknives. Busstop needs to raise his game a little bit. A little unfortunate day for him. Yesterday he did get a PB. I'm sure we have more things going on with Speed Gaming. Be sure to check out all 6 of their channels. They do a lot of tournaments like this. They do portal tournaments. They do a bunch of other stuff that's pretty cool. Check them out more if you like this. And be sure to watch the rest of the Portal Inbounds tournament. It should be going on for the next month or so. Or more than that even. We do have forxandknives playing a little bit. He's going to go into the cake room and place the portal here. Looks like we're going to see busstoptv end. I don't know if players want to do an interview, but it's definitely possible that we could. I believe we have a little bit of time until the next race starts. Yeah, we have another match at 5 o'clock on Speed Gaming 6 between forxandknives, our winner of this match, and a player called funkpie. So make sure to go watch that if you enjoyed this, especially. And I'm sure they'll have better commentators than this one. And goodbye. Congrats to forxandknives. I'm going to end it here.